Hello friends, welcome back. We are here in the Drowned Forest, and we have one more Banshin to kill for our side quest, which I believe is pretty close by. I did do some clearing of our inventory, lots of salvaging, and I found one more backpack. Or rather, I looked up a guide because I felt like we had missed one. Um, just the fact that 110 seemed like such an odd number. And yeah, there's more in the DLC, which we'll get later. But in terms of the base game, sorry, focusing here a bit. Trying to. In terms of the base game, you start with 70 inventory, and you can get 5 backpacks. One in basically each of the major cities. We had missed the gnome one, which is in the Domus Politica. There's a guy there, a merchant we hadn't spoken to, who sells a backpack, among other things. I did buy a few more like green and blue items from a very low level merchant and then salvage them. And I think I was wrong before. I think it does only give like simple bindings. That being said, while most of the stuff I got from salvaging, the gear we found was crap, I did get a few high level like rivets and things, so I think we may actually have some new gear we could use, or new components we could use. Maybe we'll get something from that hammer. So yeah, I don't think it really makes sense to spend a bunch of money buying low-level gear to salvage. I think we'll just get low-level components. Alright, so it's the Chantry. Let's return to Simon. Yeah, so I think... Oh, let's talk to this guy first.
The Mergen numbers have already decreased. Thank you.
I bet they
Now
have.
we can press forward and drive the damned Tuatha back into their hole. Take this.
Yay.
It's not much, but I hope it helps somehow.
Alright, a little more gold for the
cautiously.
cause, which will help for sure. Because like I was just saying, I think it makes more sense to spend our gold on a few more expensive, higher tier items and salvage them, and hopefully get something good out of that. Instead of just buying a bunch of low-end stuff, which I don't think will give you anything, or has a very low chance of it. Okay, let's also go to the House of Sorrows and turn in that quest. Probably gonna wait a little bit to advance this quest line. Because I think I want to just do the Chantry part of the main quest.
You have finally returned. Much has happened since you were away.
And then respec.
The house has been sundered. Not by Tuatha, but by ourselves.
Uh-oh. What happened? What's going on?
The house has rebelled. The other members of the house have marched against the Tuatha. I'm afraid they may have attacked Bizarane. I do not think he is dead, but we must see to him. Saturnin is watching us. I can sense it. If Bizarane is left undefended...
Yeah, I'm surprised, but also not surprised. Like surprised it happened this soon, and in this manner. But there was definitely strife there before. Why did the house rebel?
It will be difficult for you to understand, but many did not consider Bizarane the true king of our house. While many wanted to war with the Tuatha, Bizarane stayed our hands. And while our house collapsed around us, Bizarane did nothing. I will not lie. Though I see the value of your presence, many felt that bringing a mortal into our ranks crossed the line. With you, Bizarane made his final error.
Sounds like they need a way to impeach and remove their king if necessary, besides violence. See, it's not that I don't care about him. It's that I want to find out more about what he's really up to. Alright, we'll help them.
Yes, unfortunately the doors to the house are barred from the inside. I'm capable of shadow stepping through, but I'm afraid that you, as a mortal, must take a longer route. Go through the proving halls, but be warned, Bolgan roam those corridors now. Saturnin's already started moving to crush us. Farewell.
Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fun fighting some Bolgan instead of some Murdochs. So which way do we go in? Well. Alright, I did say I would come back and do this one later, so... Yeah, let's come back and do it later. Where should I go to get down here? There is a jump point. Let's see if I can quick travel from here. Interesting too that the the fake and shadow step. I guess it's when they like teleport. Okay, so we don't need to go to the den. Just near it. Oh, I hear somebody. Spiders. There's one, there's usually more. Oh, there's an arcane barghest. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Let's do this while we still have some mana. And we'll just do Stompy Stomp. And then we'll just use our swords. We'll have to use Reckoning Mode again soon. Maybe in the next area. Maybe at the Chantry. Okay, so this is a way to jump down from the house. Oh yeah, they're not connected. I now see. I wonder if you have to go through the House of Sorrows to get to the Keening. Let's see if I can quick travel here and then go to the west. Okay, so what is this place? The House of Sorrows. And then can we go around here? Let's grab this cash while we're in the neighborhood. Probably that log there. Yep. Flawless reinforced line. That could actually be good. Flawless is the highest tier. I'm always just like, what component? But if it's a component, it doesn't really matter if it's weight. It could be really good. Shards, not so much. I think we have way more shards than what we get at this point in the game. Mana is still low. That'll be one nice thing about wearing Sage gear, Sorcerer gear, even though it'll be a lot squishier. We'll get a lot of mana regen out of it, which is nice. I knew he was going to do that. I was torn between attacking and defending, and I didn't really choose either. Ooh, rare damage boost. That's cool. Another one. Alright, I think that might be the lifesteal one. Buff from the shrine. And if it is, that'll be very useful, because obviously we're a little bit low on health. Okay, am I going the right way? Yep, seems to be. Okay. So we need that one, and then we need that one. I'm a little worried there's not much more main quest in this area, but just because like this quest is spread across all these zones. So part of me wants to kind of just like keep going and do the things in these zones as well, but I think we might kind of beeline for the main quest for a bit. Because I do want to respec with enough time to actually enjoy being a full magic build. Uh-oh. There's more of them. It's been a while since we faced the jug. Good teamwork, actually. Who's this guy? Tuatha, okay. It makes sense as we go further south, we'll find more of them. Alright, any sweet loot? Just some gold, but that's useful too. Good news is it's not too much further to the Chantry. Looks like it might be right up this hill. There's a quest giver. Okay, it's that way. Let's talk to the quest giver while we're here, but I'm not going to probably do the quest. For a little bit. Good time for chakrams here. Some AoE damage. And now we'll do some sword time. can't tell when your blink effect damages them. Actually, it might not, because I'm in the build I'm in. It might just be a regular blink. How do I see my destinies? Here we go. Paragon. Okay, yes, so I can blink, which is cool, but it doesn't actually do damage like the Sage ones do, so that'll be cool. I think it's frost damage, which is not, you know, my preferred type. Ah, crap. Alright, that was close. So again, there's the quest giver. If I can get close enough to talk to you.
I know you. You are the one who slew the Baylor at Melson Shear.
One and
I
only.
was at that battle as well. It was my unit that drove the Tuatha off the southern wall. Please, you must help me. Those Jotun will not let me survive much longer.
Wish I could see who I was speaking to. So you're Audra Ferran.
Many soldiers of the Alpha army were drafted, but I volunteered. I could not watch as my southern cousins were annihilated. I have been fighting alongside my brethren for years, and just as I was starting to think that this war would never end, you showed up. Thank you, hero, for giving me hope.
Just doing what I can. How can I help you?
The key to this cage is held by a Jotun rune lord, just down the road. That fat bastard comes by here every morning and taunts me with it. Please, retrieve it and get me the hell out of here.
So what happened?
After the siege was broken, my commander saw the Witch Knight Claren fleeing to the east.
Another Witch Knight.
He thought that if we could catch him before he made it to Alabastra, we could get rid of one of the Tuatha generals.
Makes sense.
He did not count on Claren having a refuge full of Jotun mercenaries.
Alright, I will get you the key.
The Jotun Rune Lord is just down the road. Please hurry, for I have unfinished business in the keep on the hill.
So it seems like all of Gadflow's top commanders, his generals, are called Witch Knights. Or there's at least 2 of them. Tell me what you know of Witch Knight Claren.
I have never encountered another Fae like him. He is one of the most sadistic generals of the Tuatha army. I do not think he even cares about their religion anymore. He just wants to see the world bathed in blood.
I'm sure we'll face him too, sooner or later.
Until next time.
See you next time. Alright, we will do that quest in due time, but for now, we have some chantries to take out, which is probably a little more important anyway. Maybe not to her, but oh, is it? Alright, it's on the way. Okay, we'll do this then. This game loves making a liar out of me. Let's do a mix here of magic and chakrams. We went right through that. And good old sword fighting. Wonder if the dots will defeat that guy. He's got like almost no health left. And now no health. There we go. And there's the key. Easy enough quest. Alright, we'll go back and turn that in a little bit later. Let's keep going to the chantry though.
Mortals stole the secrets of magic, and now they come to take our land. But all that they find here shall be death.
Plenty of 2 other raiders here. Gadflow again.
You struggle against the force of a simple army. How will you fare, I wonder, against the power of a god?
I wouldn't call that a struggle. I'm not afraid of you.
Of course you aren't. You may be a foolish, unclean sin against the natural order, but I'll grant that you're no coward. The only solution is for you to be cleansed when Tiernok the Merciful comes to our world. Soon.
Yeah, I feel like Tiernok's going to be the final boss and not Godflow. Alright, one more chance you're destroyed. One to go. I do like that they're like fleshing out... let's use a pick. That they're fleshing out Godflow a little bit as a character, giving us some chances in this quest to talk to him and get to know him a little better. Still seems a little one-dimensional, but at least we understand his motivations more than we did. Don't agree with him at all, obviously, but at least we know why he hates us, or what he thinks of us. Alright, so now we gotta go to the Drowned Forest again. Let's head to the Alfar camp and then kind of go southeast from there. And yeah, I think these will probably be our last few battles in this build, so it's been fun, kind of bittersweet. But I'm also ready for something new. I see a shrine over here. Doesn't hurt to get a little boost. And I'm going to attack these guys before they attack me. It's actually the more you use the weapon, the better you get with it. Beyond just like the skills of like the stat points. Like there's at least a little bit of thinking with like, am I going to use the hold attack? Am I going to use the dodge? Or use the shield attack? Am I going to dodge? It's not the most strategic game in the world, but there is a little bit of thought that goes into the fighting, which is cool. Ah, some sprites. Let's do some stumpy stuff. And I don't want to get disease. Maybe a little bit of magic too. And Arc of Fire always does well against these guys. Okay, I think this is a different shrine up here. Let's grab this one too, even though we'll probably have to do some more fighting. Maybe not. Alright, we don't see them, they don't see us. Cool. Let's keep moving then.
A mortal
Here we
dares
are.
to stand against Tiernok? Strike him down and salt the earth of his
Overlord.
grave. Nothing may live
Guess he's the
lest
leader here.
Tiernok commands it.
Let's do a damage potion while we're here. Alright, one last time. Down you go, Mr. Overlord.
Try as you might, struggle as you will, you are deluded. There is no winning for you, only death.
Your army is dying.
Yes, but death as you define it means little to us. The great cycle returns, each to offer as to offer again. And every time they do, Tiernok gets stronger.
Interesting.
Soon, she will be born into this world.
Oh, Tiernok's a she.
You will witness her power personally, and it will be the last thing your mortal flesh shall ever feel.
Alright, so yeah, it definitely makes sense that we need to get to him and figure out what's going on, how to stop him, besides just like fighting his army, because he's right, the Tuatha do just keep coming back again and again. We're pushing them back, which is good, but it's all for naught if we can't figure out what he's up to and stop him and his god. Okay, well that leg of the quest is done. Let's go turn it in. Back to Foe's Hearth. Sidan's hideout. I think his name's Sidan. Not you.
The Prismere's sentries stole the will of my house.
Godfrey's voice has fallen silent in this land. The Tuatha are frightened and disorganized. They run back to Alabastra to make their final stand. We owe you much. Our eyes are opened and our blades unsheathed. Cluricon is won, but the House of Pride stands between us and the final goal. We are now free to press forward. And I can take you to an old friend who knows the next step.
Interesting. So I was kind of worried that there wouldn't be that this would be the only quest in those zones. I think not only that, it's the only quest in Cluricon. I guess it's on to Ventrinio and then Alabastra. You're taking me to Ventrinio.
Yes, we will take you to his filthy tower on the island of Danistar. He hides within and has not emerged in some time. I would like nothing more than to let him rot there. But he knows of a way past the sentinel of the House of Pride. But there will be more danger on the path ahead. Take these blades to prepare for whatever troubles you will face at his tower or beyond.
Oh, Feyblades. Maybe I'll give them a try, although I'm also going to craft my own. I want to say lead the way, but I don't really want to do this quest yet. Like, I'd rather do some other stuff in preparation first. Can't you do more to help?
I'd gladly collect the hearts of every Tuatha, but even I can't find a way through their defense at the House of Pride. Only Ventrinio can do that. We can leave from a darkened tree in the Caelid coast to the southwest.
Okay.
Aelin Shear will join us there. Together, we will walk the shadow to his tower.
Then that's what we'll do. What is Danistar?
Danistar Island is sheltered from visitors by stone and storm. Exiles of the Winter Court were once banished to its lonely shores. We know of a secret shadowed path, a legacy from a house all too familiar with exile.
What does it mean to shadow walk?
My people are no strangers to exile on the barren island of Danistar. To steal back our freedom, the House of Sorrows forged a path to the coast through living shadow. It's safe so long as you keep your eyes closed during the journey and ignore the whispers.
Interesting. Wonder what that means, what that's like. And am I confusing this with the teleport power they have, or are they actually related? Like, I thought it was shadow something. What else do you know of Ventrinio?
We've seen Ventrinio leave the island before, but until recently, he always had company. Usually they were henchmen. Sometimes they were corpses. And once, not too long ago, it was you.
Very, very interesting. This will be cool to find out a little bit more about our origin and the Well of Sorrows. I hope there's something like more to it than just that we were his assistant that he tested in the well, or that died on a mission for him and got added to the pile of corpses. I hope there's some reason that we survived it and that we're outside the stream of fate. Okay, so I guess we do kind of just go to this last area then and head to the island, which has to be that one there. Okay, what other quests do we have? The Alfar Earrings. Go through the Proving Halls. That's to enter the House of Sorrows and do that quest. Actually, I won't do that quite yet. Oh, I don't have a quick trial point in the Keening though. Is there anything left to do in the Drowned Forest, or do we do everything there? You know, what's this? Yeah, besides getting to that area, we've kind of done everything here, so... Let's go here and we'll head east into that area, into the Keening then. Right, yeah. I'm gonna make this side quest. My targeted quest. Also interesting, I'm just looking at the title of the quest there. So maybe it doesn't end here. Maybe we actually get to help her defeat the Witch King. That'd be pretty cool. I was just thinking it was like a simple kill the Jotun, do a rescue mission. But yeah, we'll head over here. We'll do a last battle or two in our current build as a spell sorter, whatever you want to call it. A mix of might and sorcery. What is this? Oh, one of these guys. All right. This could be a good final fight, perhaps. Oh, and Niscaro. Ouch, okay. Okay, we got Axie up. That's good news. And let's try to get this assault. Niscaro Hunter, and now it's just time to the tiger. Yep. Axie's down. Let's bring him back. So far away there, I thought so. No, this assault has worn off. He'll be back soon though. Go one more time. I wish he used Fate mode. Just thought of that. Alright, let's use one more fight just to do Fate mode. Be nice too if I could find like a landmark here so I can quick travel back. Gotta be something. This place is not a nice place to live or to visit, really. See some kind of camp over there, and I do see a quest giver. More Niscaro. Okay, this seems to be a Niscaro heavy area. Alright, let's do it. Wrecking mode. That's it. And spacebar. 100% XP. Okay. There's Genning. I guess I should have gotten a little closer to that. Okay, Baylor's Crossing. Does that count as a place in the world map? It does. Alright, cool. So now we can quick travel back here in the future and grab this quest. And that's what I'll do. But I think for now we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of crafting, a little bit of respecking, get some skills, and go into a sorcery build. So I'm going to start brainstorming what to do for that. If you guys don't care at all about like specs or skills or crafting, I'll label the episodes pretty clearly so you can just skip those. But I hope you stick around because I think it's a lot of fun. I'll do some stuff off screen, but I'll try to do the fun stuff, the crafting itself on screen. So thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.